A short time ago, I spoke to Captain Benjamin Rutland from the Israeli Defence Force, who's in Jerusalem. I began by asking him if the Israeli army had any regrets about targeting 3 UN-run schools in Gaza.
The IDF did not target UN schools. Last night, our forces were attacked by mortar fire and then returned fire to the points from which they were attacked. It turned out that there was a Hamas mortar firing squad which had cynically decided to fire from within an UNRWA school. The Hamas bears responsibility. Obviously, we regret the fact that civilians were injured and killed, but the responsibility is entirely with the Hamas.
Well, what is the Israeli army doing then to prevent civilian casualties?
We're doing our utmost to inform the troops in the field. We do our utmost not to attack any target where we know that there are civilians. I can tell you, for example, that in terms of the attacks from the air, many of them have been called off when we have found that there have been civilians in the area. We've distributed leaflets telling people areas where it's advisable not to be, and we have often phoned the houses of terrorists where weapons have been stored to inform them that the house is about to be attacked, which gives both their families and the terrorists themselves the time to leave the house.
Well, one of the big developments today from Israel is the announcement that there will be an aid corridor through Gaza. How are you going to measure if that's successful?
We have an ongoing dialogue and work together with a range of organisations from the international community, such as the World Food Programme, the World Health Organisation, UNRWA, and the Red Cross. We will work together with them to make sure that the humanitarian corridor works and that the food is getting to the people that need. Today, over 80 trucks are scheduled to go in with food and medical supplies, as they have most days for the last 11 days of the conflict.
Now, we've seen Israeli artillery shells exploding white clouds of phosphorus over Gaza. Now, this is a chemical that causes horrific burns to people and really shouldn't be used in civilian areas. So why is it?
I can't specify exactly which weapons we use, but our use conforms with international law, and I would suggest that you check exactly your facts before making particular allegations.
Captain Rutland, it is a breach of the Geneva Convention to use phosphorus as a weapon of war, so why is it being used?
I can confirm that the use of the phosphorus is not being used as a weapon of war.
Captain Rutland, thanks for joining us.
No problem.